Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your Arizona Coyotes franchise mode. So go ahead, go get a drink, go get a snack, get yourself prepared. We're in for a long one here. And when I say that, I hope you know that this is going to be probably the single most influential video on in this series. I plan on adding two franchise potential players in this episode. So I hope that you all are fully prepared for what is about to happen. And without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the things I realized is that Louis Eriksson's probably going to retire, right? So with that in mind, we're going to need more spies. So I think Svechnikov is going to get the same contract as Louis, the 6.5. We'll see what we can do about that. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Uh, if we can get all of this onto their books, there's no way they can re-sign Matthews. He is an RFA, so I will have to keep a bunch of my draft picks to be able to sign him, and I can't sign him for anything longer than 5 years. I think it is. I think it's 5 years. Uh, and that's just those are RFA typical RFA rules. 3.5 for you because I don't think you'll be very valuable. You should be more valuable, Mosser. Sorry guys, when I'm scrolling through here, I kind of looked already at who I thought would be more valuable just because I knew I was going to have to end up doing this. We'll give you like 4 mil. Yeah, 4 mil sounds good. I don't really think I could get much for the rest of these guys. The reason I chose these guys, well, Mosser, he's medium. I know that he's not the same potential as Luo Strinen, but he's only 23 and he's a decent overall. Yeah, so that's him. Hosang, just another guy that I think I might be able to sell high on. And Svetch is an 80, which I think is actually going to help us heavily there. So let's see, what does the draft lottery do for us here? They all renew, of course. How's the draft lottery treat us? Okay, if we get seventh, Dallas gets first, so that means we're gonna have to talk to them because I'm not leaving this without Bobby Prince. Bobby Prince will be playing in a Coyotes uniform. But actually, before I forget, I I definitely just clicked past that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm terrible when it comes to that. I'm absolutely awful at that. We can get all the way up here. I do want to check the awards before I forget. Um, and we'll run through the lines before we go. Okay, so Colorado has won back-to-back cups now. Montreal with the President's Trophy. Colorado, obviously, and Washington. Cooch, yep. Ooh, interesting. Makar here, or Sergachev wins the James Norris. Hughes with the Lady Byng. Savoie with the Calder. That hurts. Makar with the Conn Smythe. Price with the Vesna. And the William M. Jennings makes sense if they're the President's Trophy winners. Bill Masterton goes to Tyler Myers for no apparent reason. Threlfall wins it there for the Kraken. Ryan O'Reilly with the Selkie. Kucherov with the Lindsay, and Ovechkin with the Maurice Rocket Richard. So real quick, I want to run through a bit of our assets before we hop into the draft. Um, so we'll start with the unsigned guys, and then we'll talk about the roster and what I want the lines to look like. Addison, I plan on playing in the NHL on the bottom pair next year. Jurczyk, I plan on playing in the AHL. I actually think Connor Geeky is going to be part of our trade up to be able to draft Prince. I think it just makes more sense. I'm fairly certain Prince is going to be more polished, and if he's not, he has franchise potential versus elite. I don't need to get into why that's better. I don't know about Sikola yet. I'm not sure. We'll figure that out. That's how I feel about a lot of these guys, but those are the main ones and how I feel about them. Let's go ahead and let's talk about the actual main roster now. We'll start with the forward core. Capo Caco's probably on his way out. He'll probably be one of the pieces that is moved to get this first overall pick. He's a two-way forward. He doesn't produce very well. Yeah, he doesn't do anything real special for me. Aside from him, the only other person that I don't think is going to be on this team anymore is Nick Schmaltz. Much as I like the guy, I don't think he's going to make it. Which I hate to have to say it, but I don't. Because if we're looking, assuming that we sign Matthews and we draft Prince like I'm planning to, our first line is going to be Bedard, Keller, and Matthews. Second line of Strome, Wallstrom, and Prince. Third line of Hayton, Gunther, and Nylander. And then a fourth line of Fisher, Sorella, and probably Lawson Krause. So those guys just don't really have spots. As far as defense goes, Chychrun and Pulak are staying. Soderstrom's staying. I don't know about Fabro. If I can get him out, I would like to get him out and sign somebody in free agency, or maybe I trade for somebody. I'm not sure yet. But ideally, to me, Pulak plays second line with Soderstrom, and we get a Chychrun, a better defensive partner. And then Timmins and Alexiev, I think, are going to be moved out. One of which is for Addison that we already covered, but the other, if I could pull up the draft class here, happens to do with the fact that we've talked about how this team doesn't have an elite offensive defenseman, right? Well, Cracknell here is projected to go fifth, okay? And even if we don't get Cracknell, we could still get an elite defensive prospect because I'm going to assume Hicketts and Petrovicki are elite. But either way, we get a really good defensive prospect who's likely going to be close to, if not at 80. And we save money, which may not sound like a big deal, but when we're having to pay Bedard and soon to be Prince, it's gonna matter. So now we're just gonna skim real quick, see if there's anybody decent that's worth taking a look at. Zadorov there, definitely worth taking a shot at. Let's see here. Let's see, anybody? Anybody? Did not look like it from what I could tell. Johansson and Kavanaugh will mark. Anybody top 6 wise? We'll mark the two of you. You guys are somewhat decent, somewhat low. Don't really want to take a low top 6 in the first 60 or so, first 2 rounds. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna go with. But we have got to make a trade as soon as it starts. So let's see here. We're officially 7 minutes into the video, almost 8. I hope you all are ready. Let's get it underway. All right, so we got to act fast here with Dallas. Like I talked about, the 2 main pieces in this trade, well, it's probably going to be 3 if we're being honest. Ooh, not Bedard. It's going to be Geeky, Kako, a first, and we'll even throw in a second. So the way I'm looking at this is you're giving up franchise, yes, but you're getting an elite player, an elite prospect, and an early pick or 2 early picks. It's pretty hard to top that. Let's be real. Just a touch. We'll add like a late third. We'll add a third from next year. How's that? There we go. Sounds good. We now have the rights to draft Bobby Prince. But we're gonna let the Dallas timer run here as we go and we talk to Toronto. Cool. So number 1, the first guy that I know I need to get rid of over there is Svechnikov. Svechnikov needs to be on the Toronto Maple Leafs roster if I want any chance at being able to get Austin Matthews. Would you give me like a 6th for him? You would. Let's go. I genuinely did not expect that. Wow. That was a terrible contract for that. Oh, man. All right, let's see here. Who else is going? Ho-Sang. Ho-Sang is on his way out. If I need to, I will package Ho-Sang in a first. I will, because like he is that important. Matthews is that important to this series. Okay. Scroll down here a bit. I don't want to give up any recent picks because I know I'm going to have to talk to Matthews and RFA. What if could I give you like a first and then like instead of a 5th, I get like your 2nd next year? Would you do that? I'll take that. That wasn't terrible. Okay. And now I need to get rid of a certain defenseman. Where is he? There he is, Mosser. Give me like... Give me your first next year. Right? And then we'll go down here and we'll... What if I give you like a second? I'll give you 2 seconds and a third. Would you do that? What if instead of a first, I was asking for like your third next year? How's that sound? Rejected, huh? What if I asked for that third, that fourth, and that fifth, and instead of these seconds and this third, I give you a first? How about that? Accepted. Okay, so that works out heavily. We got a good amount of picks back. I don't expect our first to be very high because again, we're likely going to get Austin Matthews. Yeah. The one other thing I want to do before I make my selection, because I don't want to forget, is I want to try to trade for this fifth pick. We're going to get whatever defenseman is left here, and I do not care which one that is. And in doing this, some of the things that we're going to need to give up, I think Timmins is going to be the one that goes first. I'll give up 49 here. I'd give up the Detroit Red Wings pick and like my second in 2 years. How's that sound? Accepted. There we go. Okay, now we can actually go in and make these picks. So the first pick, yeah, we want Bobby Prince, the man, the myth, the legend, coming to Arizona. 84 out of the draft. Jeez, all right. Bobby Prince, welcome. So let's go ahead. Let's see what we missed real quick here. So Hickett's was pretty good. Two-way defenseman, defensive defenseman, and Petrovicki. So that means that hopefully Cracknell here. Yep. Offensive defenseman, elite potential, please. He is, and he's 82. Perfect. He's ready for the NHL. So now let's send to our next pick. Sorry, guys, hiccups. Let's see here. Is there anybody around here? Like, I know Nielsen, sorry, he's an option. Edmonds there. Might be taking Edmonds. I just want to see if there's anybody around this area that I like. Not really. I think Edmonds is going to be the option for us. Oh, if I could, there we go. Ariel Edmonds out of the Seattle Thunderbirds, out of the WHL. Welcome to the squad. Ooh, that was a bad pick. That was a terrible pick. I don't want to trade. No. Okay, a few picks later. 8 picks later, to be exact. What are we looking at now? Let's see. Anything of note? Johansson and Kavanaugh. You know what? We'll take Johansson. We'll do this. We'll take Christian Johansson. Low top 6. That's okay. We'll take that. We'll take that. 102. 4th round here. It might be time to draft that goalie. He goes at 128. I don't want to risk it. He's medium elite. I don't want to risk it. Ooh, and he's a 60 overall. Zadorov could be our future goalie. That is beautiful to see. Let's see here. Ep8 looks like a solid guy. Let's see. Is there anybody down here though that I'm like, oh yeah, you know, gotta have them? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so we're gonna go back up and we're gonna draft Ep8. If I could get to him. There he is. We're with the, I don't know what pick this is. We're gonna take Dustin Ep8 out of the Moose Jaw Warriors of the WHL. Oof, that hurts. Man, my drafting has not been it's not been up to snuff today. It's tempting to take Tutu. It really is, just for the name. Tate Bolt. That's kind of a sick name, I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of liking Vatanen here, if I'm being honest. How'd he do? Yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to take Vatanen. How's it look? Low top 9. It could be worse. Could be way worse. That's all I got to keep telling myself to, make sure that I don't have a terrible draft. It could be worse. Marquardt. Yeah, we'll take him. We'll take him. Low top 9. Not terrible. Let's see here. With this one. Okay, I'm tempted to take Zanata here. I really am. Is there any other better options around here? Not from the looks of things. Let's go up there and let's take the goalie. What was his name? Whoa, hang on. Hextall has an X factor. We're going to do that. Bottom 6. That's so weird to me. He has an X factor ability, but he's a bottom 6 potential guy? What? Like, what? Alright, forget this. Let's look potential. Okay. I'd be down to take him here in a second. Need gems or busts? Doesn't look like it. Stapleton there trying to get noticed. Yeah, I think Alanin, he's going to be the pick here. A fringe starter. They can't all be hits. I just wish that more were in general. Pushkarev, I will take him. Bottom 6, dang it. It's alright, it's alright. Kolosov. Sounds good to me. Low elite, please. Top 9. He has a 61 though, which is 10 overall better than the guy that was drafted next to him. Right before him, actually. And Nisimov definitely looks like the best prospect here, so we will pick him. 70. Ooh, that hurts. All right, but that concludes our draft. We didn't have great depth, but you don't need to have great depth when you get a franchise player and an elite defenseman. It's a crucial time for us, though. It really is. Okay, let's go take care of the scouts. This is a big part of our organization here. Cool. Did I say Stephanie? I think it says Stephanie. I don't know. It was just really spelled weird. Spelled really weird to me, but Maria Bieksa, Kevin's wife, Eric Stahl. Hey. All right. The other thing is exactly how much money are we gonna have in cap space? Because we are looking to make some big improvements. Okay. Yeah, cool. Resign phase. Let's take a look here. Who needs a deal? All expiring. Appleton, I would love to bring you back, but you don't want to come back. Jake Muzzin. Did you sign it as a two-way deal? I'll offer you that. Qualify you. We'll qualify everybody here that we can qualify. Keep you off of the AHL squad. You're a check. You, sure. We'll resign you. Holtz. Deneen. Mayo. Oh, man. I'm sorry, guys. I know that this right here is probably getting really, really boring and really repetitive. But trust me, like, I want to show you all this because I want you to see where we have come from and where we're going to end up. where we've come from and where we will go, if you will. Credit to anybody who actually got that reference and thought it was funny. If you got the reference and didn't think it was funny, then I don't know, and you all probably are just hearing the edited out version of that. I don't even know what to say to that now. I don't know what to follow that up with. Oh man. Another thing we're looking for is an elite goalie. Because our goaltending situation is an 85 overall 30-year-old. So yeah, an elite goalie would be nice. Let's see here though. We'll advance a day. Okay, we got him. Got Olga. Got Carol. Or Carell. Got Joseph. Got Jake Jake Muzzin rejected. That's upsetting. Mayo. Spears rejected. He renewed. Oh, our roster's full. Okay. Okay. Sweet. How is our roster full? Is it like the people that I have to release still? Like, oh, I'm not gonna sign you back, but yeah, pretty much. So, at least you. Muzzin doesn't want to really come back. Peary, nope. Oh. And that means that we need to go through and we need to sign Prince here, as well as Cracknell and Addison. Let's see here. Can we get them signed? Belfour accepts my offer. Tutanen. Salvador. Lavin. I've not heard Lavin. Bobby Prince joins us. Let's go. And Xavier Addison and Skylar Cracknell. Oh, we are ready. We're just gonna sim to free agency. Let's do this. I'm so ready for this. Come on. Yep, I know. Michael McLeod. Yep. All of you renewed. Perfect. Now, the big fish. Is he here? He is here. All right, let's go. Let's go. And we currently have $28 million in cap space. Oh, man, it feels good. It feels really good. I cannot lie. So, first of all, let's go ahead and let's take care of Austin Matthews because he deserves that. He deserves to be treated with that dignity. 5 years, 12 mil. What do you say? Oh, I don't have okay. What is it, Ottawa? I think it's Ottawa that has our first rounder next year. And that's the problem, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go talk to Ottawa and make sure that. Ottawa. They do. They have our first rounder next year. Real quick, though, because I'm curious, who do they have in goal? They have Darcy. Oh, yeah, we traded them Darcy Kemper. What am I saying? On defense. Interesting. They have an interesting lineup on defense. It's weird. Yeah. So. Oh, I didn't want to add Shabbat. Yeah. Cool. For our first, though, when we're talking about forwards, you know, we got to clear the spot. So it's going to be, unfortunately, Nick Schmaltz. You've been a great dude, but you got to go so that we can get even greater. I know. I didn't think it was possible, but we got to. Man, boys, 3 a.m. comes soon. We'll trade Beaulieu or Beaulieu along with Nick Schmaltz for our first. It doesn't go through. Okay, what if I offered you I would throw in Fabro. Would that make the difference to you? No? Okay. What if I go to draft picks? What if I was... Ooh, what would I give up? I give up a third as well. Nick Schmaltz, Dante Fabro. Are you kidding? I'll give up Toronto's second and Nick Schmaltz for my first next year. And actually, I want your third this upcoming draft then. Fine, just that. Rejected still? Oh my gosh, guys, this is going to be the difference between us and Austin Matthews right here. I'll give you Dante Fabro then as well. Oh my gosh, you all are being ridiculous. We'll throw in Bull U. Where is he at? Bull U. There you go. What do I? Okay. You know what? I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Sioko, you're gonna be in this, and after that we will throw not that second. We need that second. Throw that at him. Okay, they like that. Sweet, 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 sweet. Now quickly, because it doesn't look like an elite goalie is on the market, I would like to take a look and see if there is potentially like an 87, 88 overall goalie. I mean, even that's not out of the realm of possibility. 8 years at that deal, it's not terrible. Let's see if we can bring in Carter Hart. Let's do it. So it would be Merzlikins. He'd be part of this for sure. Uh, Alexiev would be part of it. What do they think of that? Rejected. They don't really like that. That's fair. Uh, I would throw in Fabro as well. So you're getting a few defensemen here. Rejected. What could I add? What could I add? What could I add? If I go to rookie skaters, is there anybody here? Bull U again. I could do Bull U. No. Oh, it's getting tough. What if I throw in Johansson? Nah, okay. That's fine. I want to see, though, if there's any elite goalies like I talked about that would potentially be, low enough to be able to trade for. 82 there. 84. 5. 92. Yeah, that's not happening. Man, they did not get the good end of that. Demko's an 86, which I don't really love. Hellebuck is kind of low. Alright, I think I have an idea for the goalie pair that I want to run this next year. After just searching through these for a minute, I think I have an idea. But it definitely involves us going back and talking to Florida about Carter Hart, which I know is unfortunate, but it has to happen. We're almost there though. Let's just keep on going. Okay, and there we are. Cool, full circle there. Okay, we're giving up both of them. What else could I give up? What else could I give up? What else could I give up? Can't give up Addison and Cracknell. I would throw in Boyu and Menard. Okay, they don't really love that trade package. I would throw in another second, but like I'd throw in Toronto's second. How does that do? Okay, sweet, 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 sweet. We got okay. Take a chill pill. We got Carter Hart. That is incredible. And I know who I want as a backup goalie here. I already know. I want to talk to the Boston Bruins about Jacob Swayman. He's only got 1 year left, but he's young. He could prove to be more than what meets the eye. Transformers, With that, I think that this trade package. I mean, it's not a whole lot, but hopefully it gets it done. Let's go. We'll take that. Now we have a solid goalie tandem that I really think can be something. Okay. Next up is free agency. And we actually have to make sure that this whole thing with Austin Matthews will work. Austin, come home. Austin, come. What? What, huh? What do you mean? I definitely have the compensation. I definitely have the compensation. What is he talking about? Did I just trade away like one of my second round picks, like, and not Toronto's? I think I traded away my third and not Toronto's. Oh boy. Okay. What teams did I trade with here? I traded with Ottawa. They don't have it. Did I trade? I traded with Philadelphia. They don't have it. I traded with what? Columbus. They don't have it. Could it be? Does Toronto have my third? No, they don't. Vancouver, no. We're just gonna have to go through until we find it. I cannot remember for the life of me what I did with it. Did I give it to Boston? No, I didn't put it. I didn't put in a thing in that. I didn't put a pick in that. Was it part of the trade to Columbus? No, I think I already did that. Like I already said that. But no, it wasn't. It was part of that first trade to Dallas. Yeah, I need that third back, guys. I'll give you well, I don't really want to give up Toronto's third if we're being real, because I'm gonna be losing a lot of my picks here. I'll give my third next year for it. Sweet. Okay, now Austin Matthews can officially come home. Now that's over with. Austin Matthews, 5-year deal, $12 million. It's time to come home, buddy. It's time to come home. And now the other thing that I want to get is I want to get a big time defenseman here. I think Noah Hannafin fits this perfectly. I'm thinking like a 3-year deal, takes him until he's 30. Two-year deal, and I will go 8.5 for 2 years. We can afford it by far, and this will allow us to be able to put Hannafin on that top line. With it just balances out really well. Just leave it at that. Anything else that I want to grab while I'm here? Robertson? Nope. What about in goal? Anything worth it? Not really. I want to take a look at my AHL roster just in case there is something on there that I need to add. But I think we should be good to go if we can get these signings. But I want to make sure that I don't waste any time here. Chychrun, let's just, okay, 6 years, 7.4, and you want to re-sign? 6.5 for 6 years? How's that sound? How's that sound, Chychrun? Okay. Just gotta calm down. Okay. So for forwards wise, it's gonna be Bedard, Keller, Matthews, Strome, Wallstrom, Prince, Hayton, Gauthier, and Nylander, Fisher, Kraus, Sorella. So I have these two who are going to play in the AHL. So I have 2 AHL forwards in the system. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 AHL forwards. Okay, I'm going to need more then. Defensemen in the AHL. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're good on defensemen in the AHL. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to have to trade Fabro. Probably trade him for some picks to make up for what I'm losing here in the RFA. So I need more AHL forwards. So let's go ahead and we'll look at some two-way forward or some two-way contracts before we get into. I hope the anticipation is killing y'all. I really do. Let's see here. Overall wise, Akil Thomas. Oh, he's an RFA. Can I get that? That'd be nice. Let's see. Can I get that from you, Bemstrom? So there's, I had 7. That puts me at 9. Um, Anderson Dolan, you'll put me at 10. Brendan Lemieux, gotta have a tough guy. 11, and we'll just round it off with Lizotte here, giving us 12. Okay, it's time for the big free agency here. I don't want to trade Pulak. Come on. We got Bemstrom. We got Anderson. We got Lemieux, Lizotte, Akil Thomas. We got all the AHL guys. Give me Austin Matthews. Hannafin went somewhere else. Chitrin renewed. Austin Matthews accepted. Okay. Okay. Man, Hannafin, why'd you have to do that? Why did you have to do that, Hannafin? Is there... oh, there's not really much left when it comes to the defenseman market, is there? Bean? Maybe. He's 26. I don't know how I feel about that. Do I pull the terrible person thing and sign him and trade him? We'll do that with, like, Manson. No. Well, no. So we missed out on Hannafin. We'll find, like, I wonder, there's got to be one that's on the block. But first I want to find out about Matthews. I got to find out about Matthews first. There's no way they can match that, right? Right? They're not willing to. We have Austin Matthews. Welcome home. Welcome home, Austin Matthews. You know what? Now we have to buckle down. This is a championship roster, and we got to make sure that we capitalize on that. So next up is we need an elite defenseman. Seattle, did you still have? Whew, that's low trade value for an 89 overall 20-year-old. Let's see what we can get done here. What would I give up? What would I give up? What would I give up? Fabro. Fabro's no questions asked. He'd be gone. I would give up Jurkic as well. Could I give Jurkic and Fabro for Cope? They're over the cap. Okay. Okay. No worries. No worries. Would you give me 1-year deal of Nick Ritchie? How about that? It doesn't quite bring him even. They need someone that's more than Ritchie. Vince Dunn there. You have no trade value. 4 years left, though. I'm not doing that. They want to get rid of him really badly, but I don't understand that. Okay, Fabro, maybe you're not the right person to trade in this trade. Who else could go? Do I still have Alexiev? I don't think I do. No, I don't. I definitely don't. Rookie skaters. Let's see here. Lusowski. Accepted. Oh my God. We got Cope. We got Cope. This team is gonna be so good. They're gonna be so freaking good. Draft picks. I want a team that wants to give up their second and maybe even their first. Can I get a second and a couple thirds from you? You can take the contract. Defenseman. Dante Fabro, you want him to. This all works out so well. Rejected, really. Okay, that kind of hurts. I'm not going to lie. Rookie goalies. I'll give you the fringe starter that we drafted as well. Just a touch, huh? How about just, well, let me check here. How about just a Clang? Would that do? Just a Clang? There we go. We got a second. Okay. Boys, I don't know what we just put together, but it feels like a championship roster. I cannot believe this. If this actually works out. I mean, it has worked out so well that to this point. Like, I have to see the lines. I have to. Come on, come on, get me to the regular season. Oh my gosh, dude. Austin Matthews is gonna make this team so much better. And like I know that. Like it's a fact in my brain at this point. Gosh, I this has been my goal the entire time, and I'm so thankful that it finally worked. All right, let's do this. Edit lines. There's a +5 potential there. Okay. Uh, okay. Keller still works there. So Keller, Matthews, Bedard, Strome, Prince, Wallstrom, Hayton. Akil Thomas is an 82 now. Interesting. We're gonna go to roster moves. Come on. Anderson, Dolan, Lazat, and Bemstrom. Lawson Krause is going to play. And then we go over here, and who's the other one that doesn't need to play? Akil Thomas. That's the one. So let's go ahead. Let's take a look at him. So like I said, it's going to be Keller, Matthews, and where is he? Bedard. God, that's going to be such a sick line. Then the second line is going to be Prince with Strome and Wallstrom, Gunther, Hayton, and Nylander, Fisher, Sorella, and Krause. That forward core is so stacked, especially with that +5 on the first line. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. The top pair of Cope and Chychrun. Oh, baby, that's beautiful as well. And then we're going to be running Soderstrom and Pulak, and then Cracknell and Xavier Addison, who both have an X factor. Quick Pick and Thunderclap. I just want to look at this power play real quick. Power play is going to be what? That? Yeah, that looks solid. Except I want Cracknell there. That's a +5 on the power play. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, we'll put Barrett Hayton there. Why not? Prince, yes. And why would Christian Fisher be here over Gauthier? Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, it might be better to do this. Give Gauthier some time up there because he definitely is going to need it so that he doesn't get upset. And Strome can also step out here, and instead of Prince, we can run Nylander because Nylander, or not Prince, Hayden, Nylander. Who am I forgetting? I swear I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. Who am I forgetting? First line, Keller, Matthews, Bedard. Second line, Gauthier, Strome, Wallstrom. That's the other one. Yeah, there we go. So this whole thing is absolutely stunning. Also, Bobby Prince has an X Factor as well, just in case you guys were curious, because you know, of course he does. God. We're gonna bring Hayden's gonna step up there, but I'm gonna take Hayden off for Cracknell. Strome, Prince, and this is gonna be Wallstrom. There we go with Chychrun. And then the penalty kill, Cope, Addison, Strome. Why Strome? Oh, because Nick Schmaltz was the other one. Here's my question. Okay, if I take Strome off here now, though, and I put in Krause, Krause does not do as well. Nylander. Nylander does well. We'll put Nylander out there. All right, yeah, this team is overpowered, and it's so lovely to see. And we're so far under the cap. Oh my gosh, I get happier and happier the more I talk about this team. Doug Cope, we're gonna protect you a little bit minutes wise. Also, you're a defensive defenseman, so like don't get too upset about it. But this is gonna be Wallstrom. This right here. So, sorry, Soderstrom, but it's gonna be Prince and Pulak's gonna hop off for Cracknell. 4-man power play. It's gonna be, or sorry, 4-on-4. The bottom line of it, it's gonna be Hayton, and this is going to be Gunther with, wait for it, Doug Cope, and you guessed it, Ryan Pulak. Actually, I take that back. Pulak's 29. He isn't going to need the playtime as much as Soderstrom is, so that Soderstrom can grow. So we go to 3-on-3. Why? Pulak, you're going to hop off for Chitrin. Yep, that looks good. Strome, Wallstrom. Gunther, you're not going to play there, though, unfortunately, bud. Sorry. It's going to be Clayton Keller. Extra attacker, yep. Shootout, yep. In goal, we have Hart and Jacob Swayman, or Jeremy Swayman, sorry. I don't know why I always want to say it's Jacob Swayman. This team is stacked, and something I've wanted to do since we were able to officially make this happen. I'm sorry, Chitrin. I don't know when you got the captaincy, but Austin Matthews is our captain, Clayton Keller, and Jacob Chitrin as the alternates. Ladies and gentlemen, I have kept you here for the past 50 minutes to be able to pull off what I think has been the greatest transformation in our history this far. I cannot wait to see you all in the next one. If you enjoyed, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.